Estacado was an isolated, sparsely populated town in the west, 40 miles from the nearest stagecoach line and hundreds of miles from the nearest railroad. Then came the time when men found gold in the hills near Estacado. In the days that followed, people from all over the territory headed to Estacado to seek their fortune. Hearing rumors that the gold strike was attracting confidence men and outlaws, the Lone Ranger and Tonto set out from the north to investigate.
Back in Moulton, I heard that Dan Gerber was heading for Estacado.
Dan Gerber? Him outlaw you captured years ago. You think him planned something bad for Estacado?
We'll find out.
At that moment, Dan Gerber and his henchman, Cass Warren, were riding toward Estacado with a scheme all their own.
Dan, I wish there was something I could do.
Nothing anyone can do, except the hombre who shot my shooting arm a couple years ago.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
You bet I would. There's no one like him in the whole West. He's the Lone Ranger. I figure we're 8 or 10 hours ahead of anyone else. We'll have the papers for the stagecoach franchise signed, sealed in the safe before they get there.
I don't like the idea of a sheriff handling them for us.
Why not?
Well, if anyone suspected I had any connection with you when I make my bid, I wouldn't have a chance.
You stupid deadbeat. Why do you think I took you on?
Well, I
Because
thought...
I've got a record as long as your arm. And nobody ever heard of you. You're my front, Cass. Just my front.
What about Django, the driver? Will anyone recognize him?
I'll keep him out of your way.
Thanks, Dan.
You're a real gold man, aren't you, Cass?
What do you mean?
You've got a yellow streak running right through you.
Oh, now, Dan. Where do I meet you after I've signed the papers?
There's only one hotel in town. I'll be there. And don't worry. I'll get out of this coach before we hit the outskirts.
Meanwhile, at the sheriff's office in Estacado, a young man and his bride were talking with Sheriff Ed Gillum.
We want to settle here and grow with the town.
Good. Maybe you'll open a cafe.
Oh, goodness, no.
We want to start a stage line, Sheriff. We heard you're the man who handles the franchise.
That's right. Here. Sit down. Now, do you know anything about the business?
Well, I know that as news of the gold spreads, the town will keep growing. People in freight will be coming in and out of here day and night.
They'll have to travel by stagecoach, so Don and I thought if we could link up Estacado with the junction at Moulton.
Yep. That's right. I've been wondering when some smart feller'd come in here with that idea.
Well, has anyone applied for the franchise yet?
When I had a chance to grab it a few years ago, there was nobody smart enough to take it. Said this town would be good for nothing but lizards and buzzards. Well, let's see. You know, the county supervisor invested a lot of power in me. Mainly, I reckon, because he thought I wouldn't have a chance to use it. But just the same, they left this book of law and regulations with me in case something like this came up.
We're ready to abide by whatever the law says.
Yeah, well, the main thing is, can we apply?
Of course. I don't see why not.
That's wonderful.
Now, hold on a minute. First of all, have you got a stagecoach and horses?
Well, not yet, but the Stanley lines in Carson sold out to the railroad. Their coaches and horses are up for sale.
We have enough money to buy a few of them.
Well, the law says you only need one to start with. Wait a minute. But even if you had 100, I can't give you a franchise.
Well, why not?
Because I'm authorized to give the first qualified applicant a temporary permit to operate. If, at the end of 60 days, you've met all the requirements, then you'll be given the franchise.
We'll meet them or bust.
Now, wait a minute. There's a catch to it. Doggone it, they always put this stuff down at the bottom in fine print.
Well, what is it?
You have to send out the first coach on a regular scheduled run no later than 24 hours after signing the application.
You mean if we sign now, we have to start tomorrow?
That's right. No later than noon. Now, it'll take you 8 hours to get over to Carson and buy your coach. Maybe 5 to get back.
It's awfully short, but we'll sign.
I'm glad.
So am I. You know, it pleased me to see a young couple like you take a chance on your future. Now, hold on a minute. See if I can find the forms for you to fill out.
Well, tell me, Sheriff, why do they have these time limits on a stage line franchise?
To protect people from varmints like Dan Gerber. Why, he started any number of stage lines, used poor equipment, had bad schedules, sold stock in these companies, and then closed up. Staying within the law all the time.
But no one would give him a franchise anymore, would they?
No, but it's good to protect others from fellas like Gerber from starting all over again. Howdy, mister.
How do you do? I understand you're in charge of the stagecoach franchise for Estacado.
That's right. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Sheriff, I'm in a hurry. I want to make sure that my stage line application's the first one.
Now, here are 2 copies, Don. Fill them both out and sign your name at the bottom. Both you and your wife.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Are those for the stage line franchise?
That's right, mister. And if you came in here to be first, I'm afraid you're a mite too late.
But that's How could they have
I'll be glad to show you how it works.
A few hours later, a scowling Cass Warren entered Dan Gerber's room at the Estacado Hotel.
Well?
We were too late, Dan.
Too late.
Somebody else filed an application, got a temporary permit just as I got there.
Why, they're dirty. Who was it?
A local fellow, Don Wyman.
Never heard of him. What's this stuff about a permit?
Well, the sheriff says that's the way they're running things now. You sign an application, you have to do things in a certain time, or the franchise doesn't come through.
They're getting smart, aren't they? How many coaches does this Wyman have?
None right now. He's going to buy some of the Stanley Line coaches in Carson.
I see. And when does he start operating from here?
Well, if he doesn't start by noon tomorrow, his application is void.
In that case, he'll have to be leaving for Carson right away.
But what can we do?
See that he never gets anywhere near Carson.
You mean you'd kill him?
No. You will, you and Django.
No, wait a minute, Dan. I'm no murderer. I never killed a man in my life.
I know. That's why you're going to kill one now.
No, Dan. Not me. Why do we have to kill him? There must be some other way of getting rid of him.
Sure, there's lots of ways, only we haven't got the time to take them.
Why, if anyone suspected that I had anything...
That's right. You lose not only an option, you lose your neck. You gotta be smart, Cass.
No, Dan. I won't do it. I'm quitting right now.
Go ahead. Walk out the door.
No. What would you do?
Since you joined up with me, I got enough on you to make sure you get 20 years. You walk out that door and I'll see that you get it.
Now, wait a minute, Dan. Let's talk this thing.
I'll do the talking. I don't trust a man that's yellow. I gotta make sure he won't rat on me now or ever. That's why you're gonna kill Wyman. Or take your 20 years.
I'd heard you were tough, Dan. But I didn't think you were like this.
Now you know.
A short time later, in the Badlands outside of Estacado, Don Wyman raced along at top speed toward the trading center of Carson. Meanwhile, Cass Warren and Django sped along a side trail that joined the main road not far away. When they reached the main road, they stopped.
There he is, coming around that far bend.
I see him.
We're just in time. Come on.
What do we do now?
Just get your rifle up and wait. When he starts getting close, track him in your sights. Then take a little lead and let him have it.
Well, what about you? Aren't you going to shoot too?
I got my orders.
You can't even see the road from there.
I don't have to. I'm just going to make sure you don't miss.
What if I do?
I won't, Cass. I never miss.
You mean if I don't get Wyman, Dan told you to shoot me?
That's right.
Here he comes.
You sure he's the right one?
No. No, he isn't. Yeah, he's the one.
Then kill him.
Did you hear that, Donald? Shots come from that direction, Kimasabi. We'd better investigate. Come on, Silver.
All right, you got him. Snap out of it, Warren.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Not yet. Get down there and look. Make sure he's dead.
No.
Don't give me trouble.
Is he dead?
Come on, then.
He's still alive, Tonto. Bring the bandages from the saddlebag. Take it easy, Philip. We'll help you as much as we can.
Him hurt bad, Kimasabi?
I don't think so. He took a bullet in the shoulder.
And me here, 6 shots.
I did, too. They couldn't have come from this man. He isn't carrying a gun. Whoever shot at him missed with the others.
And plenty places to hide up there.
Yes, whoever shot him is probably gone by now. It would be impossible to track him in that rocky ground.
You're wearing a mask.
I'll explain about that later. Right now, we've got to get you to a doctor. The nearest one is at Estacado. You've lost a lot of blood. Do you think you can stay in my saddle long enough to get back there?
I'll try. Thanks.
Good. I'll take him the back way to avoid being seen. Meanwhile, take this silver bullet to Sheriff Gillum at Estacado. Tell him what's happened. Ask him to meet us at the doctor's office.
Let me do that.
After being treated at the doctor's office in Estacado, Don Wyman was asked a few questions by the Lone Ranger and Sheriff Gillum, but he was unable to shed any light on the identity of the man who shot him.
I sent Tonto for your wife, Don. She should be here any moment.
We were together until I left for Carson. I doubt if she knows any more about it than I do.
Sheriff, who has first call on the option to open the stage line if Don and his wife fail to meet the deadline?
Fellow by the name of Warren. Cass Warren.
Oh, I've heard of him. Small-time promoter from the Midwest.
You think maybe he did it?
I don't know, but he'll bear watching.
By golly, when I get back to the office, I'll send for him and ask him.
You may not learn much that way.
Don. My poor Don.
No, honey, don't worry. I'm almost as good as new.
The Indian said you were shot in the shoulder.
Just a flesh wound. The masked man came along before I lost too much blood.
Masked man?
He's an old and trusted friend of mine, Mrs. Wyman. Take my word for it. The mask stands for law and order.
I see. I don't know how to thank you enough for saving Don's life.
Don't try, Mrs. Wyman. From what the sheriff tells me, you two have something more important to worry about. Your stage line option.
I'd forgotten about that.
Maybe the way the whole thing's turned out, you'd like to drop the idea.
Oh, no, Sheriff. We can't do that.
What else can we do, Ann? The doctor says I have to rest this shoulder for about a week.
I'd like to extend your time, but I can't. I have to do what the law says.
We're not through, Sheriff. Far from it. I don't know anyone who'd shoot Don, but if he thinks he scared us off, he's sadly mistaken.
What can we do?
You just relax. I signed those papers, too, remember? I'm going to Carson, buy a stage and team, and be back here on time.
Oh, I won't let you do that.
It's a long ride to Carson.
I'll make it somehow.
Good for you, Mrs. Wyman. I admire your spirit. Perhaps Tonto and I can help you.
Help us? How?
There's a little-known shortcut to Carson that goes directly across the mountains. By taking it, you can more than make up for the time you've lost. I'd be glad to show you the way.
That's kind of you, mister.
It may be dangerous.
I'm not afraid.
Do you think somebody might try to shoot her?
We're the only ones who know about the attack on Don. You should be safe at first. It's almost impossible to keep a secret like this in such a small town. If whoever shot at Don is determined, he'll almost certainly try again.
Have you any idea who might be behind it?
Only a hunch, Sheriff. But I have a plan that may force him to show his hand. I would like you to talk to Cass Warren. Then while Tonto stays here to keep an eye on him, Mrs. Wyman and I will head for Carson. Then on the way back...
After the Lone Ranger and Mrs. Wyman left for Carson, Sheriff Gillum sent for Cass Warren. When questioned point blank by the sheriff, Warren became indignant.
Sheriff, I don't like your insinuations.
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm merely asking you a direct question.
I can produce witnesses to prove that I was in my room all day.
I didn't say that you shot Wyman. I'm asking for your help. Now, you might have been talking friendly to somebody and let it be known what Don Wyman was up to.
Well, that's different. It happens that I did talk about it in the cafe after I left your office. Any number of people could have heard me.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if they found out that Mrs. Wyman had taken her husband's place and was on her way to Carson now.
Is that so? Well, what they do is no concern of mine.
No, I expect it isn't.
Well, if there's nothing further, I'll see you tomorrow.
got Jim?
Me watch him close, Sheriff.
I don't get it at all. How could the sheriff find out about Wyman so fast?
He didn't say.
How could he know anything except... Why, you stupid, bungling idiot.
What's the matter?
Don't pull that innocent act on us. You didn't kill Wyman, did you?
Well, I certainly thought I did. He looked dead.
Did you make sure? Did you go back and finish him off?
Cass looked at him. He said he was dead.
You sure messed up this one. What's the matter, Django? Casket on your nerves? I never figured you had any. Or are you turning yellow, too?
Now, wait a minute.
All right, let it go. You probably just wounded him, and somehow he came back here.
Well, the sheriff did say that Mrs. Wyman left for Carson to handle the deal herself.
She did, huh? Uh-oh. They're trying to draw us into a trap.
Why do you say that?
Come here and take a look. Look down there in front of the cafe. By those packing boxes. You see that Indian?
What about him?
Take a good look. Have you ever seen him before?
Oh, why?
You've been framed. You were brought to the sheriff's office and told about Mrs. Wyman, so maybe you'd show your hand.
What are you getting at?
And now I know how Wyman got here so fast. Somebody brought him.
Well, what's that got to do with the Indian?
The Indian's name is Tonto. He was with the Lone Ranger when he shot me. I'd know him any place.
I'm not getting mixed up with him.
He's not here, don't you get it? He probably left the Indian to watch you. He's protecting the dame on the way to Carson.
This is your chance, Gerber. Gonna take it?
Sure, and you're gonna help me. Only I don't want any gunfire. We'll have to stop them on the way back.
How?
They'll have a stagecoach. That means they'll come by the main road. I know a place where there's a big boulder on the edge of the canyon above the road. A charge of blasting powder will bring it down. Now, if we time it right, the Lone Ranger and the dame will never know what hit them. It'll look like an accident. Cash, you stay here and give the Indian a chance to see you now and then. Come on, Django, we're going out the back way.
That night, the Lone Ranger and Ann Wyman arrived in Carson. After buying horses and a Concord stagecoach for her new line and hiring a driver, Ann stayed overnight with friends and left at dawn to allow ample time to reach Estacado before the time limit expired. The Lone Ranger rode on ahead of the stagecoach. He kept to one side of the road and watched for signs of a possible ambush. Meanwhile, at a canyon overlooking a narrow bend in the road, Dan Gerber and his henchmen prepared to destroy the oncoming stagecoach.
All set, boss. We'll light the fuse and get behind those rocks over there.
Good. Here comes the stage now.
And I see she's hired herself a driver, and the dame's inside. Where's the masked man?
He's probably not far away. He'll come run when he hears the explosion, then let him have it.
Right. Coming closer.
I'm going back with the horses to keep him from breaking away when that explosion goes off.
Don't turn around, Django. Stand up and drop your gun.
I didn't expect you so soon.
Hurry up. Drop it, I said. Or get away from that fuse.
Drop the gun, masked man. I've got you covered. Drop the other one. Now back up against that rock.
But Mrs. Wyman is in that stagecoach. She's done nothing to deserve this.
She's in the way, and so are you.
Silver! Silver! Come on, boy! Get him! I'm turning you and Django over to the law for attempted murder. Now on your feet.
Mrs. Wyman, your driver has just 10 minutes to start the first stage around to Carson.
We're ready, Sheriff.
We've already signed up 2 paying passengers. Thanks to you, mister, and your Indian friend.
When Tonto saw your stagecoach coming, he rounded up Cass Warren. Warren broke down and told everything. We got enough evidence on these men to send them up for 20 years.
I didn't realize what you'd done until I came here and heard them quarreling among themselves.
You risked your life to save Ann's. I can never thank you enough.
Don't try. It's thanks enough to rid the West of men like them. We'd better go, Tonto.
Wish you could stick around, Estacado.
Thanks, Sheriff, but we have other work to do.
Oh, mister! Mister!
Too late, Ann. He's already gone.
He's gone, but he'll be back if he's needed. He's the kind of a man that's willing to help honest, ambitious people like yourselves get a start in the West. He's the Lone Ranger.
Ho, Silver!